Today, we're diving into the world of breakfast royalty, Eggs Benedict. This isn't just any old brekkie, it's the kind of dish that makes you feel like you're at a fancy cafe, even if you're still in your pajamas at home. Whether you're looking to impress your mates, treat your family, or just spoil yourself on a lazy Sunday, this is the one to master. Now, I know what you're thinking, eggs. Benedict sounds posh, right? But here's the secret, it's actually dead simple to make. No need for a chef's hat or a fancy kitchen. If you can boil water and whisk a bit, you're already halfway there. Picture this, a perfectly toasted English muffin, warm and golden, ready to soak up all the goodness. Then comes a layer of salty ham or crispy bacon, your choice. Both are brilliant. Next, a poached egg, with a yolk so runny it's practically begging to be burst. And then, the crowning glory, a river of creamy, silky hollandaise sauce, poured generously over the top. It's rich, it's tangy, and it ties everything together in the most magical way. What you get is a symphony of textures and flavors, the crunch of the muffin, the savory meat, the delicate egg, and that luscious sauce. Every bite is pure joy. A little celebration on a plate that's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Don't be scared off by the fancy name or the posh reputation. Trust me, this is easier than you think. I'll walk you through every step, and you'll be amazed at how quickly it all comes together. I'm going to show you the Jamie way. Simple, no fuss, and loads of fun. We'll keep it relaxed, we'll keep it real, and we'll have a laugh along the way. Cooking should be joyful, not stressful. Remember, this isn't about being a professional chef. It's about making gorgeous, delicious food for the people you care about. There's nothing better than sharing a cracking breakfast with your favorite people, and Eggs Benedict is the ultimate way to do it. The real magic is in how all the elements come together. The salty ham, the soft muffin, the oozy golden yolk, and that velvety sauce. It's a proper treat, and once you've tried it, you'll want to make it again and again. So, roll up your sleeves, grab your ingredients, and let's get cracking. You're about to learn a breakfast classic that'll make you the hero of any morning. We're setting off on a breakfast adventure together, one that's full of flavor, fun, and a bit of kitchen magic. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned cook, you're in for a treat. Let's do it. Proper Happy Days food, made with love and a big smile. Ready? Let's get started. Every great dish has a story, and Eggs Benedict is no exception. One tale says Lemuel Benedict, a Wall Street broker, invented it as a hangover cure at the Waldorf Hotel in 1894. Another credits Mrs. Legrand Benedict and chef Charles Ranhofer at Delmonico's, who put it in his cookbook as Eggs à la Benedict. Whether it was a cure or a craving, it became a classic. American roots, French soul. It's a dish with swagger, history, and loads of flavor. Now, let's bring a bit of New York legend into your kitchen. Before we dive into the magic of making Eggs Benedict, let's take a moment to get all our ingredients sorted and ready to go. Preparation is key, and having everything laid out in front of you makes the whole process smoother and a lot more enjoyable. We're not looking for anything fancy or hard to find here, just honest, good food that's fresh and full of flavor. The beauty of Eggs Benedict is in its simplicity, so let's celebrate that. First up, you'll need 6 large free-range eggs. 2 of these will be gently poached to perfection, while the other 4 are destined for our rich, velvety hollandaise sauce. Using free-range eggs really does make a difference in both taste and color, so if you can, go for the best you can find. Next, grab 2 fluffy English muffins. These will be split in half and toasted until golden, forming the perfect base to soak up all those delicious flavors. If you want to get creative, you could even try sourdough or a crusty artisan roll, but classic English muffins are the traditional choice. For the meaty layer, you have some tasty options. Use 4 slices of good quality ham, Canadian bacon, or crispy streaky bacon, whatever you love most. Each brings its own unique flavor and texture, so feel free to mix and match or stick with your favorite. Now, for the star of the show, hollandaise sauce. You'll need 4 egg yolks, 150 grams of unsalted butter, a fresh lemon for that zesty brightness, and a splash of white wine vinegar to balance it all out. These simple ingredients come together to create a sauce that's silky, rich, and absolutely irresistible. Don't forget your seasonings. Add a generous pinch of salt and freshly ground black pepper. If you like a little kick, a touch of cayenne or a sprinkle of paprika will add warmth and color to your sauce. These little extras make all the difference. And here's a chef's secret. Add a splash of vinegar to your poaching water. This helps the egg whites set quickly, giving you those perfectly shaped poached eggs every time. It's a small step, but it makes a world of difference. With all our ingredients gathered and ready, we're set for success. Take a moment to admire your lineup. Simple, honest ingredients that, together, will create something truly special. Now that we've got our team assembled, let's get cooking. Onwards. Poaching eggs can seem tricky, but with a little know-how and patience, you'll master it in no time. Today, we're diving into the wobbly, wonderful world of poached eggs, a breakfast classic that's easier than you think. Whether you're making eggs Benedict or just want a silky yolk for your toast, this method will have you poaching like a pro. Start by filling a wide, shallow pan with water. The wider the pan, the more room your eggs will have to float freely. Place it on the stove and bring the water to a rolling boil. Once it's bubbling, turn the heat down so the water is just barely simmering. Gentle bubbles are key for a perfect poach. Next, add a splash of white wine vinegar to the water. This little trick helps the egg whites firm up quickly, so your eggs hold their shape and don't feather out into wispy bits. Don't worry, you won't taste the vinegar in the final egg. Crack your egg into a small bowl or ramekin first. This gives you more control and makes it easier to slide the egg into the water gently, without breaking the yolk or getting any shell in the pan. Now, hold the bowl just above the surface of the simmering water and gently slide the egg in. The closer you are to the water, the less likely the egg will break apart. Watch as the whites begin to wrap around the yolk, forming that classic poached egg shape. Don't touch the egg once it's in the water. Let it poach undisturbed for about 3 to 4 minutes. This is the secret to a runny yolk and tender whites. If you like your yolk a bit firmer, leave it in for another minute or so. Set a timer if you need to. If you're poaching more than one egg, make sure to give each egg plenty of space in the pan. Crowding them can cause the whites to merge together, so keep them apart for the best results. When your egg is ready, use a slotted spoon to gently lift it out of the water. The slots let the water drain away, so your egg isn't soggy. Let the poached egg rest on a paper towel for a moment to drain off any excess water. If you like, you can gently pat it dry with another towel. This keeps your toast from getting soggy and your plate looking neat. Place your perfectly poached egg on a warm plate while you prepare the rest. Keeping the plate warm helps the eggs stay at the ideal temperature until you're ready to serve. And there you have it. You've just conquered the trickiest part of breakfast. With this method, you'll get beautiful, wobbly poached eggs every time. Let's keep going and see what delicious dish we'll make next. While your eggs rest, let's prep the base. Slice your English muffins and toast until golden and crispy. Warm your ham in a dry pan or cook your bacon until it's just how you like it. Lay the toasted muffins on plates, cut side up. Top each with a slice or two of warm ham or bacon. This is the solid, tasty base for all that glorious yolk and sauce. The textures are building: crispy muffin, warm, salty meat. Next up, the sauce. Time for hollandaise, the easy blender way. Melt 150 grams unsalted butter until hot but not browned. In a blender, add 4 egg yolks, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a splash of white wine vinegar, a pinch of salt, and a bit of cayenne. Blend for 20 seconds until pale and fluffy. With the blender running, slowly pour in the hot butter in a thin stream. The sauce will thicken and turn glossy. Taste and adjust lemon or salt as needed. If it's too thick, add a teaspoon of warm water. Keep it warm while you assemble. You've just made hollandaise. Easy, right? Nearly there. Let's build this beauty. Time to assemble. Place your poached eggs on the ham-topped muffins. Spoon over plenty of warm hollandaise. Let it cascade down the sides. For a chefy touch, sprinkle with chopped chives or parsley. Finish with a crack of black pepper. There it is. Perfect, homemade eggs Benedict. Cut in and watch that golden yolk mix with the sauce. Pure food heaven. It's easier than you think, and the reward is massive. Treat yourself or someone you love. Get in there, bosh.